today I'm joined by a very special guest. His name is, I'll let you introduce yourself. So he's going to talk to us about his career in interior design and how technology is helping him and other more professionals, be ahead in the game. So karibu sana, Clinton.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edward.
Long time no see.
Very long time indeed. Not to mention how hard it has been to actually get here for this interview.
Jesus Christ. From Mombasa Road to here. Anyway, so just tell us who is Clinton?
Hi YouTube. Hi constructors. Professionals in the construction industry. I am Clinton Onyango. I am a lot of things, but the main thing that I do is interior design. That is all the way from consultation to design to build, depending on the project and what kind of delivery is required.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Clinton. So what drew you to interior design? Do you have someone you are looking up to when you're growing up, or labda uliona, an uncle or someone, and then it inspired you to get into the field of interior design?
Well, it's pretty much been a lifetime dream, I'd say. When we're young, we always say, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a... So, my dream when I was young was to be a pilot.
Oh.
Now, do not ask.
When
ask how.
When we were growing up in primary and even secondary, I have never had anyone talk about interior design. So I was wondering, like, oh my God, how did you know about interior design?
Yeah, exactly. So it was not anything. But I knew somehow, somewhere along the way, I used to say pilot because of the hype and the fuss about it. Everyone wants something great, something big. But as I grew up, I began to have a certain attraction to buildings.
All right.
Whenever I'd see concrete and unique buildings around town, in different areas, I'd be very fascinated by how does it get from sand and cement and water to something we can actually live in. So I developed this kind of love for construction. Then in came now the desire to become an architect. But when I went to high school, my ACC results dictated otherwise. Okay. So I knew I still wanted to work on buildings, and I wanted to be associated with anything construction. So I settled for interior design, which I now really, really love doing and I enjoy doing.
Wow. Yeah. So I'll share with you guys some of the designs he has done for some farms. They are amazing. So tell us, what's your current project? Are you working on something right now?
So currently, there are, yes, I am working on something. I have 3 projects running. 3? 3 projects running, but they're all on design phase. They're all private clients.
All right.
They are residential buildings. So one is a commercial space, 2 are residential spaces. 2 of those clients are, one is renovating their home, and the other is, we are still in the design phase from 0 up. So the architect is working on the drawings, on the initial drawings of the house. The 3rd project is a guest house in Kisumu. It's a guest house stroke commercial meeting space stroke restaurant kind of setup. So those are the 3 projects I'm currently doing.
Wow. Okay, I don't know, but this is my take. I think interior design is one of those fields that make construction look good, and because of their aesthetic value. Their aesthetic value, because everyone who wants to see who wants to see a design of the house, they usually look, how does my kitchen look like, and all that. So what is the role of technology right now in interior design, and what are some of the softwares that you use that, you know, maybe there are young interior designers there who are looking for the right software so that they can be able to provide you know, great designs and be able also to be, you know, on top of the game?
Okay. So I have a saying that the exterior look of a house attracts the deal. The interior design closes the deal. So if you have a house that looks very nice from the outside, or even a building that looks amazing from the outside, the interior of the space is not as good, then chances are most clients would really get into buying or renting, or So I know that interior design is, and I know it is a very major part of this construction industry. With regards to software, there really is quite a lot. But majorly, I work on ArchiCAD, I work on SketchUp, and then I use V-Ray for SketchUp for my visualizations.
So, what are the keys to succeed in this competitive industry? Because I know interior design, there are so many people who are in interior designing, and some of them are studying and some of them are just about to leave school. So what are some of the takeaways or the keys to succeed in such a competitive industry? Because there are people who are at home and they're wondering, how do I get clients? How do I get connected? How do people see my work? Where do I put it? You know, and all that.
Yeah, I would love to say that one of the major challenges with our current education system, and I'm speaking with specific stress on the interior design courses that are around, is you're taught the skill, you're taught the software, you're taught everything that entails the field, but the one thing that they don't teach you is the business aspect, the business aspect of interior design. Because one would say that they're an interior designer, they get jobs here and there, but they're not able to make money as they would so desire, or they're not able to make money at all. So I can't really speak with a lot of command in this space, because I'm also still a young interior designer. I'm still budding, I'm still growing. It's not, I haven't gotten to a point where
you have 3 projects running.
I have 3 projects running, yes. But number one of the major things that I have realized really help in life is, one, have a mentor. And God has been very faithful. He has connected me with quite the people who have influence. and now I got to understand, to a certain degree, I got to engage with people at a business level, business-minded people, people who would sit down and mention figures, certain figures that to you are probably just a dream. And you hang around such people until it becomes normal to mention 200 million Kenya shillings, 300 million Kenya shillings. To you it seems like it's not a figure. It's still a figure, that's not what I'm saying. It's still a figure. Yeah, but have a mentor who identifies someone.
By the way,
identify someone
when it comes to, and I want to be very honest with this, when it comes to getting mentors in the construction industry, I don't know. It's okay. I don't know. Maybe for you, okay, yours was God's favor, but for some, it's very difficult to actually get these mentors, people who have made it in the industry, who are, you know, mentioning or working on projects, you know, with such, you know, tall figures. So how okay, on your end, how are you able to get connected to such people?
So, funny thing, I'd start by saying that one of my main mentors, in fact, all the mentors I've had in the business industry are not necessarily in the construction industry. They're just people who really understand how money works, how money operates, how to make it, and how to make what you've gotten give you more. Yeah, how to you know, like, number one problem that I know designers really go through is costing. Costing for projects. If someone will tell you, I have a single room somewhere, I need it designed, how much will you charge me for the design? And someone is really struggling with how do I cost for this design? Because
yes.
you weren't told, there is no unit of measure for, if I say 100,000 shillings for a space that is about 10 square meters, how do you justify? How do you justify 100,000 shillings for designing this space? I think that is one thing that designers are really struggling with, and especially young designers. I speak on behalf of young designers.
Yes.
They're really struggling with that because one is you have no portfolio, you have zero experience, and everyone out here is thinking, okay, I am giving you the work. This is as much as I can give. Just take it because number one, it's money you didn't have. Number two, it's also going to help you have something in the portfolio. So sometimes it may take a while for you to realize that on certain days you need to know your value and stand by that value above adding an extra project on the portfolio. Number two, also be able to be able to gauge and understand what am I losing, what do I stand to gain. Because sometimes you may have a very serious contact, someone who you might do something pro bono, but then what follows out of that pro bono project will be billion. One of my business mentors told me that the name of the game in business is referrals. Like, that one makes business go around. You get one client, you do something perfectly, they refer you to another client. That client comes to you, you do it perfectly again, they refer you to another client. So referrals have really, like for me, majorly, referrals have been the name of the game. Number two, put yourself out there. Do not just sit down with your project. You don't have to have an actual project for me to know that you're an interior designer. There are days when, like when I was starting out, I used to do, there's a space I designed for fun. I just got a floor plan randomly from Pinterest, and I thought, okay, let me just see what I can do with this space. And I posted it online, and in the interest of trying to attract people to come on board. And there are platforms that really help you reach out. Like LinkedIn is a very good platform. Consistency in that if one client had a certain experience that was really pleasant for them, my goal is that the next client will have either the same experience with me or an even better one, so that I keep growing. And as the experience you give each client keeps growing, your value also goes up. Wow. So that if I started out 2 years ago and I was charging 500 shillings per square feet to design spaces, now I can charge 3,000 shillings per square feet to design spaces. And because the experience that I give clients and the delivery that I give clients keeps going up, I can back my value on that. In that, should a previous client come and see what the current client is experiencing, they would be like, wow, this is actually better than I got. Not that what I got was bad or horrible or not good. It's just that it is better than what I got. And that means that you are growing as a person. The other thing that I really stress on, even some of the young guys that I work with every now and then, one of the things that I really stress on them to do is to grow your skill. The current world is really moving fast, and it's funny how you would watch some TV shows and people would be fired simply because they've gotten to the age of 50 and they can't run a computer, or they do not understand how a software works. We are moving towards that point in life where the computers, the softwares have become part of us. We cannot even move without them. Like my course, we were taught all software. There was the hand drawing and all those foundational understanding. It was very little. Most of it was based on software because that is what really the industry is demanding for. So if you understand that ArchiCAD, if you understand that SketchUp, if you understand that 3ds Max, if you understand that Maya or that Lumion, Twinmotion, if you understand those softwares, you have an upper hand over someone who doesn't know it. And do not wait for someone to come and teach you. Do not wait for for you to be taught in school. Like, people would complain of how, unajua, in school we are not even taught how to use this software, and I'm like, the teachers can only give you the foundational, the basic knowledge on those softwares. Growing to understand that software deeply and know how everything works within it is really on you. Is really on you. You spend time with the software. You know about the 10,000 hour rule.
Yes.
The 10,000 hour rule, like if you want to perfect a certain skill, practice for 10,000 hours.
Practice. Goodness.
So if they recommend 10,000 hours, if you divide that down, you find that this equates to about 3 years of consistent practicing. Now, it is true that no one can do the same thing for 3 years non-stop. So give yourself time, be patient with yourself, but also make sure that you're growing your skill. In that, if I did a visualization or let's say a residential building, an apartment this year, if I do the same visualization next year, people should be able to tell the difference in quality of work and in understanding of the software. Yeah. If you show up to a meeting of investors and you are proposing a business venture and you do not understand the value, chances are you'll be thrown outside. Because for every investor is what's in it for them. If I am giving you 1 million Kenya shillings, what are you giving me back in return? I can't just give you 1 million Kenya shillings and you go and have fun with 1 million Kenya shillings. That 1 million needs to give birth to more millions. So yeah, so understand your value in that if I charge 3,000 shillings or 5,000 shillings or 10,000 shillings a square feet or a square meter to design a space, how then do I back it up? I can tell the client, look at the quality of my renders, look at the service delivery, look at what you're getting out. What are you getting? You're getting drawings, you're getting detailed drawings, you're getting top-notch interior design, you're getting almost real-life visualization of your space, such that you get an experience of the space before it's even done. Wow. So that, and you explain it in layman's terms, because not all clients really understand what's going on. Yeah, and it's been a challenge every now and then with most of my clients. You find yourself trying to back it up because they do not understand, why do I need visualization? Why do I need you to draw? Why don't you just tell me paint green, get blue curtains, get a white carpet? Yeah, and also as an interior designer, if ever there's an opportunity to dissipate more knowledge to your client, do it gently. They should not feel provoked. If you're able to explain to a client why they would use a granite top that is made of granite itself, stone, over Formica. If you're able to explain to the client why you would paint a house a light shade of gray instead of white, you know, why you would use porcelain tiles over ceramic tiles or ceramic tiles over porcelain tiles, you know. If you're able to explain, if the client gets the sense that you understand your field, then this boosts their confidence. That, at least from my experience, I've seen that. It boosts their confidence in you, and it will easily close the deal for you. Yeah.
Okay, so this week, I think it was yesterday, there is a building in where is it? Kino, in Kino, in Kino. So the building right now, the foundation, according to the lead engineer from the Institute of Engineers of Kenya, what he said is that the foundation was poorly designed by engineers. So it looks like a lot of developers right now in Kenya are looking for a lot of shortcuts. And it's really not a good thing, because there is no need of you saving a couple of of millions just to see all of it drown in the soil. So I know in the same way there are also some also developers and some people who are putting up new structures who downplay the importance of interior design and the aesthetic importance and how it lifts up the look and how it talks about, if it's your office, how it presents you know, your office to new clients and to all that. So, so finally, to the youngsters there who are thinking, you know, about joining in the industry and all that, maybe a final word to them.
Final word. I am not known for parting shots, but I'd say hard work. Hard work. People would dispute hard work for smart work, but smart work is just hard work rewarded, I'd say. There is nothing that is easy. Do not come into this field thinking that it is easy. I will survive through. No, it's all hard work. But actually growing themselves is what matters. So be very patient, but work on the skill. What I know and what I have learned is that there is no skill that has been perfected that cannot be noticed. Exactly. So, and do not sit down and wait. Get up and go and get it for yourself, because it won't come to you. It will not be handed on a silver platter. You have to do the work to get it. You have to do the work to do it. You have to do the work to get paid. You have to do the work to actually close the deal and get your next one. You have to do the work. It's all work. So do not give up. Keep the hard work going. And yeah, come, let's meet in the field.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
Yeah, so on the parting shot, I'd like to give a shout out to ADKO Cleaners Limited. So if you need any, you know, janitors or people to clean your space or upgrade your space, you can contact ADKO Cleaners. Their contact is going to be down there below.
Thank you. Bye, YouTube.